Alright, we're solving basic exponential functions, exponential equations, sorry. Alright, when we're solving exponential equations, our goal is to get a common base. So if I've got the function 2 to the x plus 1 equals 1, okay? In order to get a common base, I first look and see that this base is 2. Well, that's a prime number, so I can't change this base. This base is what it is. But I can convert the 1 to have a base of 2. Converting 1 to a base of 2 would convert it to 2 to the 0, because any base raised to a 0 exponent is 1. So now I've got 2 to the x plus 1 equals 2 to the 0. So I can eliminate my bases once they're common, they're the same, and say x plus 1 equals 0, subtract 1 from each side, so x equals negative 1. That's my final answer. So I just solved an exponential equation that did not have common bases to start with. All right, let's do another basic problem. Let's say we have 3 to the 2x minus 3 equals 3 to the x plus 5. All right, do I have common bases? Yes. So I can cancel those bases and bring down the exponents, because there is a property in algebra that says if you have bases that are the same, the exponential parts have to also be the same. So now I can solve this equation. I'm going to subtract x from each side. So x minus 3 equals 5. Now I'm going to add 3 to each side. So x equals 8. So my final answer is 8. Now, there are other basic problems, such as if I have 3 to the x minus 7 equals 9 to the 2x. All right, here I do not have the same base. But 3 is a prime base, and you can't do anything with the prime base. You can't make it more simple. So I can make this 9 simpler. I can make it into, or convert it into, 3 squared. So 3 to the x minus 7 gets rewritten. And then I'm going to rewrite the 9 as a 3 squared. So what I have now is a common base I can eliminate. And that's going to give me an x minus 7 equals 4x. I have to multiply the 2's. 2 times 2 is 4. So I end up with x minus 7 equals 4x. Now I'm going to subtract x from each side. Negative 7 equals 3x. The final step is to divide by 3. X equals negative 7 over 3. I'll do one other example. In this other example, okay, I'm going to have a 25 to the x minus 6 equals 1 over 125. Okay, now here's the issue. 25 and 125 are not the same, right? But they can be converted to a common base. What do you think that common base would be? And I gave you that little table of powers. The common base would be the lowest prime number that's going to be a divisible that will divide into 25 and 125. What is that? 5. So we're going to convert the 25 to 5 squared. Bring down the x minus 6 as the exponent. That equals 1 over 5 cubed. Now I don't want to leave it as 1 over 5 cubed. I'm going to move it up by using the negative exponent property, which says that this is really 5 to the negative 3. Now I can cancel my bases. Cancel the 5's. That leaves 2 times x minus 2 times 6. That's 2x minus 12 equals negative 3. Add 12 to both sides. 2x equals 9. Divide by 2. X equals 9/2. Final answer. Okay, so these types of problems will be on your test.